what's kind of like the biggest challenge for startups when they're first coming to you? What stage are they at? And so what are you typically assisting them with right off the bat? I know it may differ by startup, but typically at that stage.
What's really interesting is that so often I'm being approached by organizations that don't have their own in-house RAQA. So they may
Hmm.
have a really phenomenal technology set, a set of technological resources. They may have some really, fantastic engineers. You have founders. You have people who get the technology, but they don't have the in-house RAQA knowledge to help craft the infrastructure of the QMS and or establish the regulatory strategy. And so oftentimes we're serving in that capacity. There are
Hmm.
other times when we're doing a cleanup, right? And so perhaps they had some in-house RAQA, but for whatever reason, the current state of the QMS isn't serving the organization, or perhaps the regulatory strategy needs to be challenged or needs to be updated for current sort of industry standards. And so where depending on the scenario, what I often find their biggest challenges is in being able to accept where they are. What
Hmm.
I mean by that is being open to acknowledging where your gaps are. If you don't know what you don't know, how can you accept what is being proposed to bring you up to bring you to the place where you need to be to serve your objectives? My job is to meet them where they are and to make sure that they appreciate that I have an understanding of where it is, of what currently is challenging them and what's impeding their ability to obtain market access. Are they going to have limited resources for a period of time? Are they going to be able to put someone in place in a quality capacity? Or are you going to need to serve that need? And if so, how do you do it in a way that allows them to be financially solvent to clearance or to whatever their next raise is? So you have to have a commercial sensitivity around where they are, what they need, and how you can fill in the gaps in a way that's going to allow them to achieve the most important piece of the puzzle, right? Which is getting that product to patients.